Previously, I said that I was done, that this pen was going to stay unopened in the fridge. So why is it in my hand right now? Have I done the one thing that I promised that I wouldn't do? Now, before you say anything, it is not what you think it is. The reason I have this pen is quite simple. Two things. One, if it had the golden dose, and two, what the expiry date is. Well, the expiry date is January 2027, and yes, it still has the golden dose. 5 whole months off of Mounjaro and nearly 7 months at my maintenance weight. Two places that when I started out on this journey in May of last year, I never thought I would be at. So in this video, we're going to do a quick whistle-stop tour of month 5 without Mounjaro, side effects, non-scale victories, and whether realistically, I think at this point in my journey, I'm going to have to start using Mounjaro again. What exactly the scales are saying and what's next. What side effects do I have at month 5? I've noticed a huge increase in my energy levels. Now, that's not necessarily to do with stopping Mounjaro as much as it is with all of my lifestyle changes, but I've definitely noticed that my energy at the minute is really, really high, which is brilliant. Now, one of the things I have noticed, which is a side effect, not necessarily again of Mounjaro, but of lifestyle, is that my previous eating plan of 5 smaller meals a day, focusing on protein and fibre, is just not sufficient at this point. I am thinking about experimenting with some different diets, and the first one that I'm going to try is the carnivore diet. Not because I want to go on a fad diet, but I want to try and see what works for me. In terms of other side effects, I've definitely positively noticed a huge amount of hair regrowth, and I showed in my members only video, I call this my something about Mary hair. My hair growth is coming back, which is absolutely brilliant in terms of it's growing back and my confidence. Yay! Non-scale victories, and this one is a massive one for me because it's not just about now. This non-scale victory is about fulfilling an ambition that I've had for 25 years. Now, every year that summer's rolled round, I've dreaded it because I knew that I wasn't at my goal weight, I was going to be uncomfortable, and I would effectively just be dressing to hide or thinking that I was hiding my rolls. So this is what I used to wear religiously every summer. Literally, this jumper and these leggings were what I wore for the majority of last summer. Now, this jumper was tight on me and it was a size 24. And these leggings I bought online and were an extra large, but as you can see, I was so big I actually separated the material, and it's a stretchy material as it is. That's what I used to wear, but this year I've actually been able to buy summer clothes and I fit in them, I feel comfortable in them, I'm not tugging them down, I'm not wearing them and then feeling really self-conscious. And we're talking like shorts and strap tops. I've got a pair of denim shorts that are a size 10, they've got a lace trim on, and I actually feel comfortable in them. So for me, we're in May now, and I know that I'm not going to dread the summer and that I'm going to be comfortable one way or another. Where are we at 5 months after using this bad boy? I stepped on the scales today. I am, after 7 months, still well within my target weight. I am 9 stone, 10 pounds. So technically 2 pounds up from where I was when I last weighed. I'm still well within my target range, which is sort of like 10 stone 4, really. So I'm 9 stone 10. We're talking 7 months and 5 months without a GLP-1 medication. Now, no one doubted this and me maintaining this without Mounjaro more than I did. But to be well within and lower than my target weight by a good 6-ish pound, work it out and put it up, by a good 6-ish pounds, 7 months later and 5 months without Mounjaro, no words. Do I think at the moment that I'm going to need to use that pen? In all honesty, I don't. Yes, the food noise is back. Yes, I still feel hungry at times, but I think I need to, as I said, mix up my diet and find out what might work for me better than other things. What's been a massive inspiration is the fact that actually I have a wardrobe full of clothes that I can wear this summer, and I can feel like I want to make myself look nice for the summer and not feel like an idiot. The amount of times I used to think, oh, I feel really nice, and then I'd look in a mirror and I'd forget that I was 21 stone until I looked in that mirror. I don't do that now. Like I've got a wardrobe full of clothes that I can just wear. I can go into a shop and buy clothes. It's a pretty cool feeling, and that for me has been a huge inspiration to keep me going. When I've thought, right, I'm going to eat this family bar of Aero that's in the cupboard, I've thought, actually, I don't want that. And I can't remember, apart from on that medication, the last time that's been my thought process. So what's next? Well, what's next is I've booked in for a DEXA scan. I'm having that on the 19th of July, and I've emailed back and forth with the clinic, and they're happy for me to film it and put it on here. I've also booked in 4 sessions, 4 starter sessions with a personal trainer, because there's parts of my body that I want to get bigger, there's parts of my body that I want to tone up more. As much as strength training is brilliant, I still don't know what I'm doing. So we're going to do 4 sessions, which I can record and put on here. I'm going to mix the diet up a little bit and again, record that for you all. 5 months post Mounjaro, still 8 pounds under my maintenance weight. I feel really, really good. Some days are harder than others, but in general, I feel pretty epic. So if you want to follow this journey, don't forget to check out some of the older videos, particularly I quit Mounjaro 3 and 4 months ago, because they sort of set the scene for this video today. I've also logged my Mounjaro weight loss journey, and there's lots of tips and tricks and advice in there detailing how I've managed to lose 158 pounds and how I'm managing to maintain it. Don't forget to like and hype the video, and if you haven't done, please do subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.